Monthly. This is Andrew Walker, your host for Mazos Watch, as always. We actually have a pseudo mirror match tonight. We've got Andy Culpepper, ranked number one. He is on uh, Control Replenish, and his opponent, ranked number 11, is Shay, and he is going with Combo Replenish. So other than that, let's get the guys in. It's a best of five, so the sideboards have in game three. Other than that, let me get the guys in.
4-mana leak out yesterday.
Oh yeah, I saw that. And one Factor Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the mix right. I feel like my magical ideal deck right now is at like 78 cards. I would like to be able to have I want to. I think I want two Sabo's webs.
Okay. Somewhere like in the main or the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually think about 75s, not 60s.
Mm-hmm.
I lost to Ponza, and this deck can get its lands just buried.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, even with 26.
Even with 26, game one, he just shredded my land, and I couldn't get off the ground. I mean, we are trying to cast 4-drops after all.
Yep, no, it's very true.
Hey guys,
That's
we're
what
good
happened
to
to me
go.
in
So
okay.
feel free to keep chatting before we
Yeah,
start.
no
Or
worries.
other than that, best of luck. And remember,
Yeah.
sideboard is game three, not game two.
All right, thanks, Andrew. Yep, both keeping 7. I'll start off with Island Pass.
Strand pass.
Okay. Island go.
Skycloud pass.
End of turn, all
Yeah,
impulse.
that's a great one.
I love that card. I'll take that. My turn, draw. Planes. Go ahead.
Adhikar pass with 7.
All right. Island seal cleansing.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Pass with 7.
Okay. Coastal Tower, go ahead.
Island. Cards in hand.
I have 5.
Pass.
Okay. Draw. Factory. I'll go for a tide.
I'll mana leak.
Counterspell.
Yeah, tide is good.
All right. I'll target all 5 lands and then I'll seal in response.
Thinking.
Yep.
Hold priority.
Yep.
And you have how many in hand?
I have 3 in hand.
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3.
Middle on top is good.
Okay. Intuition.
Yep, that's good.
Middle good?
Yeah, middle's good.
All right.
All right, I'll pass to you.
Your turn.
Factory. I'll animate factory and attack.
All right. I'll go to 18.
I'll pump it
Or
to
17.
3.
All right. 16.
Yep. And pass to you. 3 cards.
Play attunement.
Yeah, that's good.
15. I will pass.
All right. Draw. I'll do the same thing. I'll attack for 3.
I'll go to 12.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'll return attunement.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Discard these.
All right.
I will go to 11 and fetch.
Yep, that's good. Middle on top is fine.
Okay. And go to 10 and play Tide.
I'll mana weak.
Your turn.
Draw. I'll attack for 3 again.
I'm at 7.
And pass to you. 4 cards.
You have 4 cards?
Yep.
Play Seal.
Seal is good. Yep.
Pass turn.
And a turn Fact or Fiction.
There's 6 in French search.
Yep. Resolves.
Oh, Mana League.
All right, that's good.
And pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll play Plains. I'll animate 2 factories and attack.
Okay, I'm at 2.
Okay. Go ahead.
Float 2. 3, 4. Replenish.
I'll try to counterspell.
You got me.
Okay.
Nice.
Oof. So we play another game 1, basically,
Yes.
before sideboarding. Okay.
Do you hear something in the background there?
On my end, or
Oh,
it could. I mean, there's a TV on downstairs. I don't know if that's what you're hearing.
Let me try putting Andy on quiet. The other Andy. Maybe that's what it is. It's not a big deal either way.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, it could be the TV on downstairs.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Okay.
I will take the play for game 2.
Sounds good.
That was one heck of a game.
Yeah, that was it came down to the wire.
It really did. In the end, Fact or Fiction was terrifying. And
Yeah, I think you got to counter that one.
Counterspell was, it did its job.
Did what it does.
All right, 1 through 6.
Let's give you number 2 on top.
Okay. Number 1.
All right.
All right. I will take the play.
Let's see. Dead and missing.
I'll try this.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'll keep as well.
All right. Strand and pass.
All right. Island go.
Your turn.
Outer car waste and Pass to you.
Pass with 7.
All right, end of turn, impulse.
That is good.
I'll take this. My turn. Draw. Reflecting pool. I'll play seal.
Yeah.
Pass with 6.
Pass with 7.
Okay. Draw. Island. Go ahead.
Play a seal.
Yep, that's fine.
All right. Pass turn.
And a turn factor fiction.
Cards in hand.
I have 5.
I will mana leak.
All right, that's good. And my turn. Draw. Island pass.
Wave.
Yep, that's fine.
Pass turn.
Outer car waste and pass to you.
Oh, that's better. That sound stopped.
Oh, good. Okay.
Tied.
Thinking. How many cards in hand?
4.
In response, I'll seal your seal.
Okay.
And tide resolves.
Cards in hand.
5.
Pass turn.
Okay. Draw.
Your draw step.
Yeah.
Target your 2 Atacar wastes.
Sure.
All right. I'll target your island.
Okay.
All right, and proceed.
Okay. Main phase, I'll play an island. And I'll say go.
Untap. Go to 1. Draw.
So the wave is on 3 now, right?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll play a tide.
I will counterspell.
All right. Your turn.
Draw. Bloodstrand. Go ahead.
Cards in hand.
I have 4.
Take the last counter off. Take 1 counter off. Draw. Play a fetch land. And replenish.
Resolves.
Pass to your upkeep.
Sure. Upkeep.
I will target all of your lands, hold priority, and seal my tide.
Yep, I'll fetch in response.
Yep.
One or 2 on top.
1.
Okay. And these will be gone. Draw. And I'll pass to you 5 cards.
Okay. Fade to 1. Your lands return.
Okay.
Draw. Replenish.
Impulse in response.
Yep.
That resolves.
I will target your 4 lands, hold priority, and seal my tide.
Yep, that works.
And I will pass.
All right, draw. Flooded Strand, go.
Wave and
Yep, wave's good.
pass.
Draw. Go ahead.
4, go to 3. This dies. Draw. Play Opalescence.
Yep, you got it. In game 3. The decks are pretty similar, it seems like.
Yeah, it's kind of like they have
90% of the same
right.
cards. Yeah.
And even the differences are very marginal.
Yeah.
Like Factory and Ancient Tomb are
Mm-hmm.
they're both colorless lands, and
yeah, if you don't really need to go fast, then they're kind of the same thing.
Right. All right, now we get to cycle.
Okay. Yeah, I had a lot of swords gumming up my hand in both of those games, actually.
Yeah,
and Opalescences.
Yeah, it didn't seem like you had a great hand there.
No, that Factor Fiction would have helped, but that was a good counter there.
My guess is that these decks are probably too similar in order to have them both end up being viable. I think they'll collapse into each other.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
And I don't know exactly how it's going to look.
Yeah. Yeah, there has to be a correct version, I guess, somewhere. But, well, maybe it depends on the meta. I'm not sure.
How good has Factory been?
It's been not amazing, but it was pretty good there in game 1.
It was. It means that you're going to win if I don't do something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been better on defense, I would say, but it's occasionally still in the game.
So has it been better than Ancient Tomb?
I mean, in this version, I think it has been, just because it's way more controlling, and I don't know. I'm not. I think Danny DeRoy tried one Ancient Tomb in this type of build, and he didn't like it. I think Ancient Tomb is really good with attunement and the faster combo starts, I guess.
It is. I mean, I've been really happy with Ancient Tomb.
Yeah. Yeah, this deck just doesn't do fast combo at all, so that's the main difference, I think.
Right. And I guess I definitely see how losing 2 life is a huge cost.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it can be in certain matchups, and if you just have to tap it a million times for whatever reason. Yeah.
Right. And you're not playing the frantic searches either.
No.
You Impulse versus frantic search is really they're both so good.
Yeah. I'm partial to Impulse, but
I like Impulse a lot. It's really good, but so is frantic search.
Oh no, totally. In a more combo-y build for sure. I guess I just wanted to kind of try cutting all the card disadvantage stuff, even if it's obviously extremely powerful. But
and I do respect that.
Yeah, it's really just an experiment. I didn't expect to get this far with it, but maybe I don't know. Maybe there's some ideas here that are worthwhile.
I mean, Factor Fiction's really good, and there are some matches where I want intuition and some matches where I want Factor Fiction, and they're different matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
Sly, Goblins, Elves, I want intuition. And against anything that's slower than I am, I want fact or fiction.
Yeah, totally.
And I don't know how to handle that.
I know. It's a puzzle.
It is. At the last ELD event, I played 2 intuition, 1 fact or fiction main.
Mm-hmm.
And that ended up working out. That felt like a good mix.
Did the fact or fiction ever come in handy?
I don't remember whether it was pre or post board, but fact or fiction was huge.
Yeah.
It was really good for me all day.
Nice.
1, 2,
Okay,
3,
cool.
4, 5, or 6.
Let's do 5 on top.
No, 1 again.
Wow, 3 in a row.
I am very good at rolling 1s, apparently.
I guess so.
So you are on the play.
Yes, I'd be back on the play.
Let me go grab a beverage real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep.
All right, got some polar seltzer.
Nice. I think I'm going to mulligan this hand.
I'll keep.
Okay. All right, you get the 1.
2.
2, okay.
Finally, beat my streak. So have you missed intuition at all?
A little bit, I would say. Yeah, like just for maybe mostly like being able to find opalescence when I need it.
Yeah. It's not an easy mix.
No, yeah. I'm going to keep this. Put one on the bottom. I'll start with the island and pass.
Expanse and pass.
Planes go.
Seal.
Okay.
Pass turn.
End of turn impulse.
Yes.
That. Draw. Powder card waste. Seal.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Frantic search.
Yep, that's good.
Your seal.
Okay.
Replenish.
Very nice. Yeah, that works.
Hold priority, hit your lands, target my tide.
Yeah.
Grid, pass.
Okay. Blood strand, go ahead.
4. And pass.
Okay. I will. I'll try to fetch.
Yes.
Does defense grid affect both players?
Yep, it affects me too.
Okay. 1 or 2 on top?
1.
I'll go to 18. I'll play seal.
Yeah.
And I'll say go. 3 cards.
Go to 3. Draw. I'll hit your Adhikar waste.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Factory. And go.
Go to 1. Draw. And you have how many in hand?
3 in hand.
Play another Tide.
Yeah, that's good.
Pass turn.
Draw. Factory. I'll animate a factory. And attack.
I'll go to 18.
I'll pump it.
Then I go to 17.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Decrement. Draw. Play a wave.
Yep, that's good.
I'll hit your island.
Okay.
And pass.
All right. Draw. Factory. And pass to you.
All right, upkeep. Go to 4. Go to 2, and your Adhikar comes back.
Okay.
I will draw. Go to 16 and play Opalescence.
In response, I'll seal your Tide.
I'll respond by targeting these.
Okay.
Okay.
Triple Essence is good.
All right, I will attack.
14.
And I will pass turn.
Draw. I'll cast Impulse.
Yes, that resolves.
Take that. Go to 13, cast Fact of Fiction.
That also resolves.
All right, to Fairy's response, Wave, Impulse, Coastal Tower, and a Counterspell.
Okay. Interesting. To Fairy's response. And you have how many in hand?
2 in hand.
Hmm. Huh. Okay. I'll put Wave and Response in one pile and the other 3 in the other.
All right. I'll take these 3. And I'll pass to you.
All right, this will target itself.
Yep.
Four, draw. Well, play Attunement.
Okay.
Come in for 4.
I'll go to 9.
Pass turn.
All right. Draw. I'll cast Impulse.
That resolves.
That one. Coastal Tower. I'll go to 8. I'll cast Replenish.
And what do you have in the graveyard?
2 seals and a wave.
2 seals and a wave. 2 seals and a wave. I'll respond by targeting itself.
Okay.
And that resolves.
All right, this is the part that I hate. Oh my god. The wave mirror. Okay, so priority is still mine, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and activate seal, targeting the opalescence.
Thinking.
Yep.
Let me think if I want to or do not want to respond.
Mm-hmm.
This game is amazing.
I've done this before in old Type 2 tournaments. It's such a nightmare.
I've never done this before. I mean, I played this deck in Type 2.
Yeah. No, but it didn't work. So I played it in like the new league that plays the old Type 2 formats.
Oh yeah, right. Right. The deck was fundamentally different because of the
it was. Yeah.
Thinking.
Yep.
I do that. I'm going to target your other seal, hold priority, target itself.
Okay, I'll respond. I'll respond by sealing the wave.
Wave will target itself.
In response to that, I'll target the wave and then with my wave and then target my wave in response.
My wave will respond by targeting itself.
I'll respond. Let's see. I'll target your wave and then target mine in response.
I will target my wave in response.
Okay, I'll target, let's see. I'll target my wave in response.
Okay.
So they both reset, I guess.
Then I've never done this before. So
I've done it before, but I had no idea what I was doing, and I still don't.
I don't either.
So there's still.
So right now, I think this is still about to die.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I don't think I can save it.
No, yeah, I think we can just go back and forth with our waves, and it doesn't really do anything.
So I don't see anything. I mean, I think I don't have anything clever except putting this in my graveyard next.
No, I think the waves kind of just cancel each other out at this point.
And then our shenanigans are at an end.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll pass to you.
Untap. Draw. I will return attunement.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. What do I need at this point? Well, I need to fix the sleeves. Certainly one thing here. And you have how many in hand?
4 total, the counterspell.
Okay. Do that. I will discard these 4.
Okay.
Frantic search.
Yep.
And replay attunement and pass. Oh, sorry, this should be at 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, pass turn.
All right. Fade. Draw. Reflecting pool. I'll animate one factory and attack.
I'll target him.
Yep. Go ahead.
Raw. Pass turn.
All right. Fade. Draw. Plant island. I'll animate this.
Yeah.
Attack for 2.
I'll target him.
Okay. Go ahead.
Draw.
I was revealed from Fact or Fiction.
What's that?
Yeah. The counterspell here, he was just wondering why I was face up.
Oh. Fetch and go to 15.
Okay.
One, two, three.
Middle on top is good.
All right. I will return attunement.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Discard these.
Okay.
And I'll replay attunement.
Yeah, attunement's good.
Pass turn.
Fade. Raw. I'll pass.
Right. Your lands come back.
Yep.
Draw. Cards in hand.
I have 5.
Pass turn.
All right, fade. Draw. I'll play a Tide.
That resolves.
All right. I'll target an Edakar waste.
Float a colorless.
Okay. Target another Edakar waste.
Yeah, float another colorless.
Target a island.
Float a blue.
Target a plains.
Float a white.
And I'll move to the next phase.
Yes.
All right, and I'll pass to you.
Your turn.
Fade, fade. Draw. Flooded Strand. I'll fetch down to 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Island. I'll play another Tide.
Another Tide is also good.
All right. I'll target the Ancient Tomb.
Yep.
And the plains. And I'll pass to you 4 cards.
Pass turn.
All right, the 3 lands come back.
4.
4, yeah. So this will fade to 2. Draw. I'll pass.
Cards in hand.
I have 5.
replenish.
I will. Oh, man, weak.
Your turn.
Fade. Draw. I'll pass to you.
I'll play a steal.
Seal is good.
Pass turn.
Fade. Draw. Bloodstrand. I'll fetch down the
Sure.
And I'll pass to you.
Pass turn.
All right, lands come back. Draw. I'll pass with 6.
Draw. I'll return attunement.
Okay.
Thinking.
Yep.
discard these.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna pass with 7.
Pass with 5.
Okay. Coastal Tower. Go ahead.
Play a seal.
Okay.
Pass with 5.
Coastal Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'll pass to you.
Play a tide.
6 mana. I'll forbid with buyback. Discarding a wave and opalescence.
Go to 13 and play Replenish.
I'll try to forbid. Yeah, that's game.
Wow.
Yeah, that grid was really good.
That grid saved me. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and I just could not find another replenish anywhere. Yep. That's it, right? 3-1.
Well,
Okay.
not sure.
That was game 3.
So it's 2-1. So we're not done yet.
Oh my god. Okay, I thought that was game 4.
That was
Wow.
right. That was our first sideboard game.
Wow. Okay. All right, game 4.
All right. Oh man, that was one heck of a game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope the audience is enjoying this because these have been absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, pretty intense. Yeah, I need like the Connor Rabbit Brown like stack cards to put on the stack just to visualize it.
What's that?
How like Connor with the Turtle Splash deck, he would have those cards like for the Saprison Bailiff effect or whatever. So he would actually build a stack out of like token cards kind of to like visualize everything that was on the stack.
Yeah, that actually seems like a great idea.
Yeah, it could be useful for these kind of decks.
I agree. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Sure.
Right back. Yeah, I feel like wow. All right. Well, it's okay. What time? You're Eastern time, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we're both role playing at 10:15.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got time. I can go late if need be.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. I'll give you 5.
Okay.
That's what that sound is. It's rattling from something on the table. I figured it out.
Oh, from my table or yours?
I think from yours. Is anything rattling
Really?
around on it?
I don't think so.
Like
No, maybe the lap.
when you move something on it,
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
is the microphone like?
Microphone is like 1.5 feet above the table.
Weird. Okay. I don't know. It's not a big deal either way. I'm just trying to figure that out. It's like a very small background noise.
Huh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe the connection is bad or something. I'm not sure. I don't know.
So the microphone's not like clamped onto the table?
I mean, I have like a stand here on the side that's clamped onto the table, and then the microphone is in the webcam, which
Okay.
is.
I'm not sure, but it's not a big deal either way. Just
Oh, like the kind of, yeah. I don't know.
you know acoustics better than I do.
If I like, what if I like tap on the?
I can definitely hear that. Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, that sounds like knocking, rapping, etc.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure. I'll take the play again.
All right. That game was
Crazy one.
really was. All right, 1 through 6.
Let's go with 3.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay.
I'll keep.
Oh, interesting, huh? So what does it sound like? Like a static or?
It sounds like a little bit of rattling.
Oh, okay,
like,
weird.
Like just like knock on the table a little bit. Yeah, I can really hear it. It sounds like dice rattling, like dice.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll move my dice. What about now?
It's still a shaking, rattling sound, but it's definitely in response to when you like move the table.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So if there aren't any dice left on that surface, it must be the setup creating a little bit of reverberation whenever you rap on the table.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's the lamp here. There's a lamp right
Maybe
here.
it's that. It's almost like there's like a percussion instrument, but I think we figured it out. It's
Okay.
some kind of
Sorry.
reverberation there.
I'll have to. Yeah, I can't. I'll have to like try. I'll listen to the playback of the stream, see if I can hear what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's really no, nothing to be sorry for. It's not like bad. I'm
trying to figure out what it
trying
is.
to
Yeah.
figure out where it's coming.
Yeah.
Give you 5.
Okay. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, it's something that's getting picked up that I'm not really noticing. Yeah, I'll keep this one on the bottom.
All right.
Outer car waste, go.
Your turn.
Planes and a seal.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Excellent idea. I'll get an island and play a seal and pass.
Alrighty. Factory, go.
One, two, three.
Middle on top.
Okay. Draw.
Okay.
Your turn.
And a turn, go to 19. Impulse.
Yes.
I'll take that. My turn. Draw. Last you.
With a white floating, all frantic search.
Okay.
I got a 17. Draw 2. Discard. Two.
Yep.
Land. Steal your seal.
I'll seal your seal in response.
Go to 15. Use the white. Replenish.
Yeah, resolves.
The colorless floating.
Okay.
Blue white. Exile.
Okay.
Target your 3 land. Hold priority. Target.
Yeah.
And pass.
All right. I'll draw. Coastal Tower, go.
4. Draw. Pass.
Okay. Go.
Pass.
Pass with 7. Yep.
Yeah. Pass.
Okay. I will go to discard.
Sure. Yes.
Discard Opalescence.
All right.
Go ahead.
Go to 1. Draw. Return attunement.
Yep. Yep.
Replay attunement and pass.
Okay. Island, go.
End step. Target your land, hold priority, target my tide.
So there were how many counters?
Just one.
Okay, the coastal tower then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Good.
Untap. Draw. Opalescence. I go to 13.
Okay. Resolved.
Attack for 3.
16.
Pass with 3.
Reflecting pool. Go ahead.
Attack for 3.
13.
Play a tune. Go to 11.
I'll try to counterspell.
Your turn.
Draw. Island. Go ahead.
Attack for 3.
10.
Your turn.
Flooded Strand. I'll fetch.
Sure.
I'll play a tide. Go ahead.
Three.
6.
Return attunement.
Okay.
I found a replenish.
That is probably good. Yeah, GG's.
GG.
I think I made a big mistake on the impulse. I took a tide. I really should have taken a blue source. Because then I didn't have any counter spells up. So
Ooh, I mean,
I guess.
That was a really intense match. I'm sure I misplayed all over the place with this.
No, I mean you're pretty solid, I think.
No,
Counter spells are good.
I actually really punted in game 2. I passed the turn and then I realized that I could have. Did you have 5 mana open? 5. Did you have 8 mana open before my tide came back?
Oh man, that's a hard question. We played a lot of Magic.
No, I think you did. Actually, I'm not. No, I think you did. I don't think my plan would have worked. Okay, I'm thinking that I must have played, but I can't remember if I actually did.
Okay. Well, I guess you won game 2, so yeah. The weird thing, I didn't see a single.
You never saw the furnace.
Yeah, even in that super long game 3, you didn't find a single one.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder, like, did he board it in? He must have.
Yeah, I totally took out the swords and brought in the furnace, and I figured Teferi's response is a good enough one of.
I love the one of Teferi's response there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good against the stifle plan if you just kind of tap out for a tide and then hoping to stifle it.
One of the questions for you, Andy, was I thought it said something
That
else.
was
Why didn't you side out the opalescence and side in the furnace? But it looks like you did bring in furnace, right?
Yeah, I took out the swords. I didn't
Go
have
ahead.
too much to bring in. I mean, I could have brought in 2 more to Fair's response, but that seems kind of loose. I could bring in Wrath of God.
I might have
I thought
misread
about it.
something. Do you have turnabout in the sideboard?
Wrath is so situational. Oh, Andy, I'm gonna
Yeah,
mute you.
yeah.
Go ahead.
There's no
Andy, I
turnabout.
had you on
Yeah,
mute,
I
so I
was
couldn't
reading
hear
something
you if
weird.
you were saying anything.
Yeah, he was just asking about why didn't they see any furnaces?
It's like
I
Yeah,
didn't draw any.
Andy was
because I
thinking
was
the
very
same thing.
lucky.
Yeah,
Because I was extremely lucky. Furnace would have been, very good.
it would have been pretty good. Yeah, just shutting off. I mean, if I had a turn one, just kind of controlling the graveyard the whole game,
Did you see any
would
of
be
those
pretty good.
stifles, Rich? And we're just holding back.
Um, yeah, it's funny. I did see stifles, but never at a time when I could have really utilized them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had big plans for stifle. I thought Andy was
Yeah.
going to blink a bunch of cards, and then I'd get to hit the return trigger on wave,
Yeah.
and I never got to live that dream.
Yeah. No, Stifle's good. That's one of the cards I was pretty afraid of because it just helps out your Tide combo so much because you can, it's another combo piece for Tide, and you can also hit my seal to stop my Tide combo, which is the only way I have to combo. So yeah, just never came up, but
Well, it did not, and I know I've said this before, but I really want to give Andy massive credit for the design and the work on this deck. I would not be playing this deck if I hadn't seen Andy add those arcane denials to his version of Replenish. I think that took the deck to a whole different level that it was not at before.
oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's nice of you to say. Yeah, I think just having some form of counterspell, I think, is absolutely huge for the deck.
Yeah,
Mana Leak seems like it's doing just fine. Arcane Denial is just one of my pet cards, so
I
I love
think that's
playing
good
it. So
too. I think
yeah,
that's good too.
yeah, it was good, but yeah, Mana Leak is probably more responsible.
I think overall it's a more responsible card. But
Yeah,
if you're in a field full of counter-based decks, I could see the Arcane Denial. But
yeah,
Mana Leak's been very good.
cool. That's good to hear. Yeah,
Or
yeah, I
Brine
might have
Devices if
to
you were in a
go back and.
situation where we had lots of players who have full hands, giving them
Mhm.
arcanes is like, sure, do you really want that? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I just want to live the dream of like drawing an extra card and then see something broken, so it doesn't matter what they have in hand. But
Yeah.
certain matchups, it's really bad. Like against Sly, Arcane
Mm,
Denial
right.
yeah.
is really rough.
Right, but adding counters to this deck and moving it from a pure combo deck closer to a combo control deck, there's sort of
Hmm.
a progression. And your build's more of like a control combo deck, which
Yeah.
I do love that style of deck.
Hmm.
And I really like what you're doing with the factor fiction.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the right role of factor fiction in the deck. Um, it's incredibly good. Obviously, it's factor fiction.
It is.
Seems to be broken.
Yeah. Yeah. It was banned in some. I think it was banned in Vintage for a while,
It was
right? Is that right?
restricted.
Or
Oh,
restricted?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
just
Nothing's really banned
I
in
just
Vintage.
thought of something to ask for the viewers because we do have a lot of us old timers that know the old ways, but could you guys elaborate on that old Type 2
Sure.
how it
So
ran back then versus
when
what it does now?
absolutely, when I was in years ago, Type Two, the format was Mask Saga Block Constructed. Obviously, there were a few bannings involved, but eventually the format distilled into Saber Bargain, which was a Yawgmoth's Bargain based combo deck. There is a solid control deck, and Tide was a top performer. But at the Nemesis pre release, at the pre-release, we were told that the parallax cards had to be in play for their abilities to work. This was this was uh, this was to preempt targeting things, holding priority, and then removing it.
Mm-hmm.
So Wizards realized what they had done, and they issued last minute errata to these cards. Even with that errata, it was actually still a perfectly good deck
Mm-hmm.
because you would it was very replenished based. You would replenish back your waves, your tide, your opalescence, get rid of all your opponent's cards, and pass the turn, and your opponent
Yeah,
can't do anything. In fact, some of them even played Fervor. That was in some of these lists.
that's funny. I never saw that tech. Yeah, yeah. I played a lot of Replenish back in the day and won some tournaments with it. It was a super strong deck, but yeah, they removed that broken interaction, and then so later on they decided to reverse that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they removed a lot of the power level errata from the game. Steve Menendian and I were really advocating for them to remove the power level errata from Time Walk.
Mm-hmm.
Let the viewer decide how well that worked out for
This
everyone.
set wasn't broken.
Yeah, I feel like if Replenish had been printed in any other set, it would have said return all enchantments from all graveyards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. They really pushed a lot of the designs for
Yeah.
it was
That,
for
block. Yeah.
Saga Block,
that
so
card
yeah.
always does grab people where they're like, does that affect both of us? Same thing with Defense Grid.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
'cause-
Defense Grid
yeah.
does hit both players, and Replenish feels like it should, and it's
Right,
just
because they made Living Death like a year or two earlier, which
right.
yeah, affected both players.
Right. Yeah, if that card had been printed in Tempest Block, it would affect both players.
Yeah,
Mm.
totally. Yeah.
Good old times.
Yeah.
Well, great match, guys.
Uh,
Definitely game 3. That was freaking crazy.
What a game that was. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, there might be some memes of you, Andy, where it's like, I need 5-minute break, or that was only game 3. I have to play it again.
Yeah, they all they all kind of blend together in my mind.
Yeah.
But I don't think I played horribly
No, you
No,
didn't.
no.
until that last game. I definitely made a mistake on the impulse. I got greedy with the tide, but it made no sense because you had seal in play anyway. So should have taken the blue source, but
It's
oh
it's
well.
it's it's tough. These are all right at the margins. I mean,
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah, and how to
no,
play the trigger, how to play the stack to get the best out of it is definitely something that needs practice.
yeah, yeah,
Or cards in addition to show your stack, because that stack got
yeah,
bugged.
yeah. I
was
might have to
ridiculous.
print those out.
Yeah, I only had like 10 triggers between the two of you. I think I was like,
Yeah,
I
the
do
old
this,
wave
then
standoff.
respond. I do this, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew this matchup. I was doing well with this deck, and so I was kind of like, maybe I'll kind of see how it does against regular Replenish. I tested a few games, and I was like, oh shoot, this is not good.
No,
Like
was it
it,
not good?
yeah, well, yeah, it wasn't doing well in that matchup.
Oh,
It could have been variance or something, I don't know, but it
I
seemed like,
haven't played this before, so I had
yeah,
no idea what to expect coming into it.
okay, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, it remains to be seen if this kind of build is going to be viable at all.
Well, I think whichever wins the mirror match, but I think these decks
Yeah.
are going to harmonize, and I think they're going to converge.
Hmm. Yeah, I could see that
You might see that in
for
2
sure.
months.
Yeah.
Hey, the Duress Crew
Enjoyable.
Open is this Saturday, so that's going to be a huge event. So
Nice.
we'll see what does
Cool.
well there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Are
what
you going to
Italy
that?
just had a big event. I think I can't remember what their decks were. I know there was a couple rock and some other stuff, but yeah, it's interesting seeing. It feels like back in the day too, where you had different regions had different power levels on decks.
Yeah, and
Different
I've
metals.
always kind of liked that. In some ways, it emerged kind of organically.
Hmm.
New England had more mana drains than other parts of the country because of
Mhm.
poor distribution of
Yeah.
legends. That's at
Mhm.
least enough to send a bunch of New Englanders into the world of being a blue mage.
That's funny. Yeah, just card availability back then was a big part of things. Like
Yeah.
what you could find. Yeah.
Crazy. Well, great match again, guys.
All right. Yeah. Great
Congrats,
game, Rich.
Rich.
Congrats
Thank you.
on another
Congrats, Andy, for
monthly
making it
win.
so close.
Looking forward to the ATC episode.
I'll have to poke the guys to get them so we get it going.
Yeah. I'll try to figure out that noise thing.
Yeah, I think we figured it out. I think it's some kind of rattling in the camera.
I think it is. Yeah. I'll have to make
Or
some
the table's got
adjustments.
like a loose leg or something.
It could be.
Yeah, there's some
Some
reverberation.
low over. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Good games. And yeah, congrats again.
Hey, thank you.
Congrats, guys.
Thanks for streaming, Andrew.
Anytime, guys. Have a good
Hey,
night.
Thanks
All
a
right,
lot.
Night, guys.